Hi, this presentation is done by Jalita Soto. My argument question is being part of the LGBTQ community increasing the mental health issues of these individuals? Mental health issues and the LGBTQ. The LGBTQ are 3 times more likely to experience mental issues such as major depression, generalized anxiety disorder, suicide ideation, post-traumatic stress disorder, and substance abuse. Why? The reason why is because they face discrimination, societal bias, prejudice, abuse, harassment, discrimination, family exclusion, rejection, social isolation, bullied, and social stigma. There's many people that don't agree with people that are gay or transgender. They're very prejudiced against them. So many of them bully them just by the way they look, act, or talk. Many family members are not, they don't accept them for being gay. So what they do, they kick them out of the house. They want nothing to do with them. The family exclusion, pretty much. Many people reject them. Health disparity. The LGBTQ community receiving unequal care from healthcare workers due to the lack of training or understanding. Healthcare providers sometimes lack the knowledge to care for the LGBTQ community or the unique care they need. Providers sometimes focus on their sexual orientation instead of their mental illness. So many providers are very old school. They are not too familiar with the LGBTQ community, so they don't accept the way they live. So they pretty much focus on that and judge them instead of providing the care that these people really deserve and need. Statistics show that gender minority versus non-transgender minority show increased mental health issues such as depression and anxiety. Epidemiologic data shows a higher rate of these mental issues. 75% of gender minorities showed increased levels of anxiety. According to the CDC, LGBTQ showed 29% of youth had attempted suicide compared to the 6% of heterosexual. So this just shows that the LGBT community has a higher rate of depression, anxiety, and every mental health issue that comes along just because the way they are excluded. So here is a health problem and vulnerability. There's many things that affect the LGBTQ community that include social, environmental, economic, and cultural issues that affect them long term, such as the LGBT youth are 2 to 3 times more likely to attempt suicide than heterosexual youth, which I explained in the last slide. They are more likely to be homeless. The lesbians are less likely to get preventative services for cancer, such as HPV. They're prone to those type of cancer, uterine cancer. Gay men are higher risk for HIV and other STDs. Lesbians or bisexual females are more likely to be overweight or obese. Transgender people have a high rate of HIV, STDs, victimization, mental health issues, and suicide, and less likely to have health insurance than heterosexual or LGBT people. These populations have the higher rates of tobacco, alcohol, and drug use because they're depressed. They don't know where else to turn to, so these drugs and alcohol make them feel better for the time being. These people are just constantly judged, the family wants nothing to do with them. That's why they become homeless. They have no health insurance. It's very, difficult for them to get the care they really need because people are just not accepting of the way they live, and they focus on that so much that they forget that these people are human beings and they deserve the care that everyone gets. Okay, sorry about that. Some recommendations. There's 3 of them. One recommendation I suggest is educating or providing in-services for the healthcare providers and the healthcare team on the LGBT community's needs in order to help and provide a specific and unique care they need. Making clinics and hospitals more LGBTQ friendly, such as maybe putting posters up, providing brochures, providing questions that apply to the LGBTQ community as part of the admission process, encouraging counseling for the LGBTQ community on specific days of the week for people who feel depressed or have any other mental health issues they want to address. So I think providing counseling, maybe in a couple clinics around the neighborhood, providing counseling maybe 2 or 3 times a week that it's open to the public, of the LGBTQ public. They could go in and talk about their issues because these people really have no one to turn to, no one to talk to, and that's what's causing a lot of their issues. They want to commit suicide, they get depressed, they get anxiety. So maybe having, more resources for them to go to, more counseling resources for them to go to talk to people about their issues, let it out. Making the clinics friendlier to the LGBT, maybe having posters up the walls, that encourage the LGBTQ community to come in, make them feel more welcome, making them feel such as they want to be there. They're gonna get the care they need in that place. Thank you.